Hello and welcome to the channel. Be sure to share, like, and comment down below. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for daily videos on news and politics. Attorney Gregg Jarrett blasts DOJ official Bruce Orr. Anyone knowingly lies to the government, it's 1 year behind bars. President of Judicial Watch Tom Fitton appeared on Fox News to speak with Attorney Gregg Jarrett, who filled in for Lou Dobbs Thursday evening. Gregg Jarrett brought up the DOJ official Bruce Orr, who was recently caught hiding his wife's Fusion GPS payments from ethics officials. Jarrett says anyone who knowingly and willfully lies to the government, it's 1 year behind bars. 18 U.S.C. 1001, if you knowingly and willfully lie to the government, it's 1 year behind bars, Jarrett began. Tom Fitton pointed out Paul Manafort is facing similar charges for failing to file a FARA form. Demoted DOJ official Bruce Orr was being fed information from his wife Nellie Orr, who was employed by Fusion GPS. Now Bruce Orr then took that Oppo research given to him from his wife and gave it to the FBI. Bruce Orr failed to disclose his wife's payments from Fusion GPS, or never obtained a conflict of interest waiver from his superiors.
Joining me now to talk about it, Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton. Tom, great to have you here. 18 U.S.C. 1001, if you knowingly and willfully lie to the government, it's a year behind bars, isn't it?
Yeah, Paul Manafort's facing charges for doing things like that, for filing false Foreign Agent Registration Act forms. Here you had a Justice Department official who's required by the regs and the law to disclose information about spousal income so his supervisors can figure out if there are conflicts of interest in his work. And in this case, he failed to disclose information about the fact that his spouse worked for a Clinton campaign vendor, Fusion GPS, compiling Information, evidently, for the anti-Trump dossier that Bruce Orr was using and laundering into the Justice Department.
And there's a picture of Bruce Orr and his wife, Nellie Orr. So just so our viewers understand, Hillary Clinton and the Democrats are paying Fusion GPS, which is paying Nellie Orr, which means money's going into Bruce Orr and Nellie Orr's joint bank account. So he receives a financial benefit, and he then uses this Clinton paid-for dossier to damage Trump by tipping off the FBI, which launches a criminal investigation of Trump and associates, and then spies on Trump associates. Do I have that about right?
Yeah, well, you know, I think the dossier was being used widely in the Justice Department, but what's interesting about Orr's involvement was he didn't disclose, at least on these forms, his connections to Fusion GPS. But even after the FBI got the cold feet about Steele because of his conduct and pretended to cut him off, Orr continued to meet with him and Fusion GPS and again, launder the information back into the Justice Department. So a major issue. And, you know, taking a further step back, this is another piece of evidence showing that the superstructure, as I call it, of the Russia collusion investigation into Donald Trump has been really irredeemably compromised.
Now, Fusion GPS co-founder Glenn Simpson recently admitted in a court document that his firm hired Nellie Orr, the wife of Bruce Orr, to investigate then-candidate Donald Trump. It is also important to note that Nellie Orr, the wife of demoted Department of Justice official Bruce Orr, who worked at Fusion GPS last year when the firm was working for the Clinton presidential campaign, compiling the controversial anti-Trump Russian dossier, is listed as working for the CIA's Open Source Works Department in a 2010 DOJ report. Now, the corruption in Obama's DOJ and the FBI is astounding. We are way overdue for a real serious investigation. People involved need to go to prison. So be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below and tell me how you feel about this report. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Let's make America great again. Peace.